Well, Venner, good to see you. And there's just one burning question. The first question I got to ask you, supertuck, yes or no?
Yes, please. Especially now we're in training in Tenerife, and it's hard to think about the new rules.
Why would you argue for the supertuck? Because there are people who argue against it. I heard Matteo Trentin say the other day that, you see guys now doing it in the bunch, and that's just dangerous.
Yeah, I will not really argue for it because I also understand why they make these rules. I mean, especially kids are watching and stuff, and maybe it's good to show them how you ride a bike properly and not laying it on it. But for us as a professional, it's not gonna make the race safer. So in that case, I would say just go on with it. But I just follow what they say and I understand it. So we'll see.
So you're for the supertuck, but you understand why they're doing away with it, why the UCI is doing away with it. It's understandable. How are you doing after the cyclocross season? You had a busy off season.
Well, it was kind of a short off season, like usual. I think I took 1 week off and then came here in Tenerife on the top of the volcano to get some altitude training done before the classics. But it was an enjoyable week. Finally, was able to spend the whole day with my newborn son. Um,
George's, right?
yeah, it's actually pronounced the French way. We say Georges.
Okay.
So I'm really busy with telling people how it's pronounced, but it doesn't matter. He's doing really good, and yeah, it's super to have him in this world.
Hey, we're Americans, man. We mispronounce every name. I'm sure everybody's just going to call him George's or George. I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry, but congratulations. I noticed you're starting your season off. It looks like at Strade Bianche. You probably heard the question from many of the Belgians, but also from us. Why are you skipping Omloop Het Nieuwsblad, a cobbled race that could potentially prepare you well for Flanders and Roubaix further on?
Yeah, exactly. It's not a decision by the heart, but I think after the cycle season, it's always good to have at least a few days off. So if I wanted to have that, was only able to arrive on altitude this week. Again, then you want the proper 3 weeks of altitude training, which is like the minimum what we want actually. And yeah, then it was just impossible to take the opening weekend with me.
Do you find that it matters if you race those cobbled races up in the north, or those roads so well, does it make a difference for you?
I think I will never see a race like the Omloop as a preparation. I mean, it's just another opportunity to win a big classic. It's not on my palmarès yet, so it's definitely something I want to go for in the future. But yeah, right now the biggest goals are later on, like Roubaix and Flanders, and if I want to have the most profit out of it from this altitude camp, um, we think it's better to skip it. But yeah, it's going to be a hard day to watch television, that's for sure.
Are you looking forward to getting back also to that normal schedule where we have that Flanders a week later, Paris Roubaix as well?
Yeah, I think everybody really looks forward to just a normal calendar and hopefully not too much postponements or and cancellations because until now the season already started a little bit different than we used to, the road season at least. So yeah, hopefully we can do as much as possible on a normal way. Really look forward to that actually, and also looking forward, like everyone, to normal world again, and yeah, being able to do what you want and to have freedom.